I speak unto thee this day, and I say it is me, the living God, who does intend to free my people, if they will but pay heed unto me. That is, it is me, the living God, who does delight to free my people from the demonic powers, the invasion, the darkness, the degradation that is bound through demons. For I say you are living in a time when demons have so thoroughly infected and infiltrated that multitudes are possessed of the same. And I say there are others who are not possessed, but I say they are harassed, and I say they are tormented day and night. I say this day that I, the living God, do offer the way of deliverance unto the ones who will come unto me. But I say when the ones who are claiming that they are my people will love the activity of demons, will love the commands of demons and obey the same, then I say they are far from me. And I say there is no deliverance for the man that loves to pursue the course of demons. That is, that loves the activity of demons more than to walk uprightly in me. For I say there are many who have played around with the very principle of deliverance, and I say they have made a mockery of the same. But I say they are the ones who will be harassed, obsessed, and eventually possessed by demons. For I say when a man will hate what it is that I offer, what it is that I provide, and prefer instead the way of iniquity and darkness, I say that he will be taken in the same. I say there are many even now who are suffering and suffering and suffering under the obsession of demon forces because they resisted me. That is, they resisted my mercy, they resisted my deliverance, and I say they made light of the same. I say it is me, the living God, who does offer the way of freedom unto those who desire to come forth in me. And I say there are many who will be accepting of my way and walking in the light. But I say there are more who resist me and resist me and resist me through stubbornness and pride. Then I say they literally become possessed. That is, possessed of the forces of darkness, iniquity, evil, until they are consumed of the same. I say you are living in a generation that has resisted me, that has desired to have its own way. But I say how stupid and dull, how dumb they are, for they realize not that the way they have desired to have is the way of demons. For I say it is easy for demons to mount up on the human will and make a man think that what the demons want is his own way. That is, he is so deceived by the cunning craftiness of the demon forces, he will demand and command and rant and rage till he gets his way, but the way that he's getting is the way of demons. I say this day, if you look at the state of the nation, I say they have been turned over to their own way. That is, they thought they could do a better job. They thought they did not need me. They thought they could do away with my righteousness. Now what have they become? I say they have become a vat of seething filth, and I say they are vile on every hand. And I say they have been taken in a way that is a grief, a sorrow, a shame unto me. But I say it is what they demanded, it is what they commanded, and I say now they are possessed of the same. I say this day that if a man does not serve me, he is serving demons. And I say it doesn't matter whether he believes in demons or not, I say he is serving demons. For I say when any will depart from the way of righteousness, the way of truth, and the way of mercy, I say he will be found serving demons. And I say that he will be overwhelmed and possessed of the same because he has resisted and rebelled against me. I say this day that I, the living God, do speak to the hearts of men through my spirit time and again. And I say even the heathen, the sinners, those who are far from me, I say if they will be receptive to my spirit, they can be brought unto me. But I say if they are refuting and rebuking my spirit, ever pursuing the course of demons, of course they will be taken down the way of destruction. And I say likewise with the religious hypocrites who claim that they are my people, who give themselves to all manner of filthiness and unrighteousness, I say they will be consumed of demons. For I say you are living in a time when I, the living God, am giving unto men their just rewards. I say there are multitudes even now who put on their religious facades, their religious shows. I say they have resisted my delivering hand. That is, they were too proud to accept the fact that they had demons, or even if they knew that they did, they loved the activity of the same. I say in order for a man to truly be free, he must align himself with righteousness and flee from the activity of demons. That is, he cannot repeatedly give himself unto demons and imagine he is all right with me. I say this day that I, the living God, am surely grieved with the wicked, a perverse, a vile generation, such as ye are in. And I say it is me, the living God, who is bringing forth my wrath, my fury, my indignation revealed. And I say that I will not cease to pound and to pound and to pound, till men literally cry out from the depths of their beings to be set free of demons. For I say it is me, the living God, who is unleashing multitudes of demons upon the land that men have not been under before, because they have preferred the activity of demons over me. So I say it is me, the living God, who will give them an increase and an increase and an increase of the same. And I say that that is the ventilation of my wrath. For I say, when men will cry out, I say it is like I did in the wilderness when they desired the quail. That is, they ranted, they raged, they accused, they abused, demanding that they have meat in their bellies. And I say it is me, the living God, who brought the rain of the quail upon them, and what became of the same. I say the very thing they cried for was the sentence of death unto them. I say so it is, because many of those who have said that they were my people have lusted for the activity of demons. I say it is me, the living God, who will turn them over to the same. And I say that the sin-sick world that is so diseased already will be taken further into the plagues of demons. For I say, when men think they do not need me, it is me, the living God, who will prove what fools they are. That is, I will allow the demon forces to rage against them, to rant upon them, and utterly strip them of life. That is, they will be possessed, obsessed, and terribly tormented by demons, because they did not want me. Now stop and consider that a man can only serve one of two masters, and I say he must choose who it is that he will serve. And I say for too long that I, the living God, have tolerated even my own people playing around with darkness and demons without ventilating my wrath upon them for the same. Now they have grown to the place where they think they get by with all of their misconduct, their misbehavior, and no one sees the same. But I say they are blinded fools, convinced of such lies by demons, for it is not so. For I say it is me, the living God, who does see all of the wickedness, the activity of demons in human lives. And it is me, the living God, who will cause the activity of the demons to increase, because men have resisted me. That is, even the ones who claim that they love me, that they serve me, will not desire to be made righteous, but I say they are content to obey the commands of demons. Then I say they wipe their mouths, they say they've done no evil, when what they have done is evil before me. I say that I, the living God, am not mocked, and I say that I will indeed punish the evildoers. For I say that I will vindicate my wrath, my fury upon them, and bring them down. I say this day, do not be mourning over what I must do against those who have given themselves to demons, but I say instead, be glad for the same. That in case they will cry out, that is, to repent, that it is me, the living God, who will give them mercy. For I say there are some, when they are thoroughly beaten, I say they will thoroughly repent. There are others, when they are beaten, will cry out for more beatings, because they are reprobate of mind. But I say, consider that I, the living God, am ultimately the God of mercy, and I say even the ventilation of my wrath is a demonstration of my mercy. For I say, if I did not care for the lost ones, the dying, perishing fools, I say that I would not even take the time to ventilate wrath. I say that I would simply devour and destroy them and put them in hell forever, without one last chance to repent. But I say, because I do care about the human souls that are perishing, and I desire to see a remnant spared, I say that I go to the measures that I am in this time. For I say they have gone too far in their violations of me, and it is needy that I bring forth wrath. And I say even the demonization that shall transpire in the times ahead of thee will be the indication of my wrath upon them. For I say the things they have thought they have enjoyed shall become their slaveries, their bondages, their prison houses, until they cry out to be set free of the same. I say this day, thank me for the strategy that I, the living God, do bring forth in a time that is needy of me. For I say you are living in a time when men cannot help themselves, and I say they are literally in chains to demons. And I say that it is because they have rejected me, they have rebelled against me, they have resisted me. But I say it is me, the living God, who will bring the devastation to a greater degree, the despair that men will see their utter need of me. I say this day, be thankful that it is me, the living God, who is well able to deliver, if it is me that you desire. But I say, as far as the game players who have played around with my deliverance mercy, I say they will no longer be able to connect with me. For I say it is me, the living God, who will turn them over to the very demons that they have played their games with. And I say, though they may claim they know of deliverance and they know that I am the deliverer, I say that they will not be delivered by me. For I say that it is me, the living God, who will allow them to be in captivity and bondage and oppression in the prison house of their own shame. And I say it is me, the living God, who will allow them to be taken in the throes of such darkness because their hearts were far from me. I say this day, do not play games with what it is that I, the living God, do provide, but I say be thankful for the same. And I say, do not be high-minded and proud and resist me on every hand, because you think you know a better way. I say, when anyone is given their way, know of a surety they are given the way of demons. For I say, when any sottish and spoiled child will insist on their own way, will be so high-minded and proud that they think they know the way they needs be taken, know that I, the living God, will eventually turn them over if they keep it up in their resistance against me to be taken in the way of the demons. That is, because they are ranting and raging and believing their own lies, that they must indeed have their way. I say this day that I, the living God, never ever intended for my own people to have their own way. And I say where my people have come up with that is from the pits of hell and the way of damnation. That is, because they have listened more to demons than to me, they think there is something lovely and pristine in their own way. I say the way that they are ranting and raging to get is the way of their damnation. I say, do not be so dull and dumb as the ones who are claiming that they are my people have become in this generation. For I say they have worshipped a multitude of idols, they have loved the same, and I say they've been entertained by them. That is, they have given themselves over to a multitude of diversions and entertainments, and I say they are intoxicated on the same. And I say they are feasting off the demons of those who are possessed of them. And all the while they say it's just entertainment, it's just recreation, and it is okay. But I say that their entertainers, their stars, their great ones have led them right into captivity, bondage, and slavery to demons. For I say, when a man will look upon that which is vile and wicked in my sight, and somehow allow himself to be entertained by the same, what is it that he does? I say that he takes in the same demons that are possessing his star, his entertainer, his great celebrity. I say, think how contaminated men are in this wicked generation, because they have so allowed themselves to be infected by demons. And I say, consider that when they give themselves over to the worship of any man or woman or child, they are taking in the demons that possess the same. I say this day that I, the living God, never ever intended for mankind to be demon-possessed, but I intended them to be possessed of me. But I say, because they resisted, resented, and rebelled against me, I say they have gone in a way that is not well-pleasing unto me. And I say they will pay for their deviation, they will pay for their insistence on having a way that I did not intend for them. And I say in the process they will find themselves thoroughly in captivity to demon forces, demon spirits. I say this day that you are living in a vile and a wicked time when men have preferred the way of filth and uncleanness to the way of my life. That is, they have scoffed my righteousness, they have made game of the same. Now I say they will be utterly devoured. I say that I, the living God, will indeed give unto the sons of men their just rewards in this wicked generation. And I say you shall see by the infection, the infiltration, and the possession by demons that men are under my wrath through the same. I say thank me and praise me.